Hey guys, welcome back to Weight Loss Monday. This is an update for week 14 and 15. Can you believe that it has already been 15 weeks? That is insane to me. But I decided to go ahead and kind of cut it down to maybe every 2 weeks, just simply because I find that my Weight Loss Mondays have become more and more monotonous, and I'm kind of talking about the same things over and over. I was also thinking about maybe opening it up to like a little Q&A. So maybe like at the end of each Weight Loss Monday, I can leave it open for questions. You guys can leave questions in the comment section below, and I can answer them in the next Weight Loss Monday that I decide to record. But I want to give you guys an update. So I had told you guys, I think last time I updated, which was week 13, I was 281.5. Was that right? Yeah, I think 281.5. And I don't know how much I had lost at that point, because I leave it in the description below, so each week you can see whether I gained or lost, how much, and what my total was at the end of that week. I don't remember at that point. I guess it would have been like 27.9 maybe. Autumn's in bed, but I think she maybe had a bad dream or something because she's crying. You can probably hear her in the background. So anyway, that was the last day in March. So I've weighed in the Saturday for the last 3 Saturdays. That was the first Saturday that I weighed in, and I had lost 1.5 pounds. That was the last time that I updated. Okay, so now for week 14, I weighed in Saturday, April 7th. I was 280.1. Dang it. Could not have got any closer. So I lost 1.4 pounds that week. Did I talk about that? No, I'm pretty sure that all my days are running together. I can't even remember, you guys. So at that point, I was just under 30 pounds lost. Like I said, I can't, all my FitnessPal shows me is the day that I weighed in and how much my weight was. So I had lost 1.4 pounds, which was great. I was super excited about that. Finally, the scale was starting to move in the right direction for me. I had several weeks, pretty much all of March. I started March off at like 283.5, and I ended March at 281.5. So I only lost a few pounds because of spring break. I kind of went up and down. I had 1 week where I gained a little bit, 1 week where I stayed exactly the same. So March was kind of a hard month for me, like coming off of such a great high in January, losing the majority of the weight that I've lost, and then continuously losing 1.5 pounds or so every week in February to like stalling in March. And it wasn't even more of just like me, it was, I mean, okay, let me rephrase that, because it was totally me. I mean, it wasn't necessarily like not working out or anything. It was more just my food choices and going on vacation and kind of indulging way too much over spring break. It was a really tough month. I got back on track though, and I was able to kind of pull it off and move forward. And for the month, I still had an overall loss, which was a win in my book, because a lot of times in my past, and I've said this before, I have a bad relationship with food. I always will, I'm sure. I have since I was young. That is like something that, unfortunately, you know, if you are a drug or addict or an alcoholic, those are things that you don't need to survive. It may feel like you need them to survive if you're addicted, but you don't need them to survive. Now, food you have to survive. You have to eat every day. You have to drink every day. And if you don't, you'll literally kill yourself. And so I feel like it makes the relationship even harder. You have to have more willpower, because you are going to face that. You know, when you're an alcoholic and you're recovering, you can try really hard to not put yourself in that situation. Don't go out to parties, don't go to bars, or whatever the case may be. You can try really hard to avoid being put in that situation. Same thing with drugs. With food, it's everywhere. Everywhere you go, it's not illegal for people to eat it. And so it makes it so difficult. Literally every gathering that I've ever been to has been about food. And that makes it really difficult for me to stay away from it and to continue to make healthy choices and good choices. And I feel like March was a test of that. Last time I tried to lose weight back in 2015, I stayed on it because I had a goal. I was like, okay, I'm going to allow myself to like go crazy when I go on vacation and blah, blah, blah. And I did, and I never got back on. And I gained all the weight that I had lost, and I felt miserable. So this time, each day I'm trying really hard. Like today at work, they had lemon bars, that day shift. Oh, my Pandora charm bracelets pulling my hair. Don't you hate that? Like when it's grabbing your skin. But anyway, we had lemon bars at work from day shift, and the second I got there, one of my co-workers was like, you want to split this with me? I was like, no, I'm good, thanks. Those lemon bars sat there and stared at me the entire night because they were there the whole night. And I still made a great decision to have a salad, a chicken salad with lower calorie dressing, no croutons. You know, like I made the decision to have water. And even though the lemon bars were staring me in my face, in my past, I would have just been like, oh, one's not going to hurt me. And now I'm like, no, I have worked too hard. I went to the gym today. I worked too hard not to do it this time, right? So that was a great week. I was happy that I saw the scale move and that I had been doing good. I was trying really hard not to like have cheat meals or anything like that. So then this last week, I went to the gym several times. Again, if you follow me on my vlog channel, but you follow my personal daily vlogs, I'll have that channel linked down below if you don't follow me over there. I daily vlog with my family, and I show a lot of my weight loss journey on there. I talk about different things that I'm making to eat, different times that I go to the gym, different struggles. I vlog it every day because that's what I'm living right now. So if you're more interested in seeing those things, definitely go check out that link down below. But anyway, this week I tried really hard to incorporate more exercise, and it was difficult. This last week is the last week of tax season. I've been working straight for the last week. Since Tuesday I haven't had a day off, and it has been difficult, but I've been trying really hard to make sure I make it more of an effort, or to go for a walk or to play outside with the girls or something, to incorporate more working out in my day-to-day life. So this week on Saturday, April 14th, I weighed in 279.3. Now, I only lost 0.8 pounds from the previous week, but I hit two major goals this Saturday. I'm officially down 30 pounds, 30.1 pounds to be exact, and I am in the 270s, 279.3. I was super excited. So, that told me two things. I am getting closer to the weight that I was. I think I was about 265, 267, something like that, when in May of 2015. So almost 3 years ago. I was like 14, maybe 10 to 14 pounds lower than what I am right now, but I also didn't start as high as I did this time. So that tells you something. I also feel like I am shaped differently since I've had Autumn from the last time I tried to lose weight. So my stomach is a little bit more big, and I have extra skin here than it was last time. Now this, I always lose weight in my face. I still have a double chin, but I always lose weight in my face and kind of my upper body first, and then it starts to go to my legs, and I always feel like my stomach is the last thing to go. Story of my life, right? So this week kind of made me feel like I am not going to have a cheat meal for a little while. I may have like a little cheat snack or something. Like I wanted a piece of chocolate. I had the sugar-free chocolate. I had one. I didn't have a whole serving. I had one little mini sugar-free piece of chocolate, because before what I was doing was once a week on my weigh-in day, I would have a cheat meal. And sometimes it wasn't a full cheat meal. Sometimes it was just a little cheat drink or something. Like one time I had a Frappuccino from Starbucks. That was my cheat item for the day. That's what I really wanted. I've been craving it and I got it. Well, this week showed me that I am dropping weight so freaking slowly, which is fine. I mean, it's fine because in the long run, as long as I am continuously on a downward slope, if I lose half a pound a week, that's 26 pounds lighter than I will be this time next year. I don't care if this journey takes me 5 years to get to a decent weight where I'm happier. I'm totally fine with that. The problem is when you're working really hard and you are not caving into any temptation that comes your way, it's very difficult to stay motivated. I'm not going to lie. It is very difficult to stay motivated when you don't see the number drop. And I feel like what I've been doing, and this is me being 100% honest with you guys, no matter how many of you thought that at any point I have anything to hide, like I have always been completely straight up. This is me being 100% honest. I feel like my cheat meal each week is setting me back, because what it does is, especially if it is a higher sodium, like if I have Chinese or something, that's what I've been wanting. I'm literally just straight up getting Chinese, or straight up getting a burger, or straight up getting fries, or whatever cheat item that I'm having for the day, especially if it's sodium filled, I feel like is bloating me for several days, and it's taking me 2 or 3 days after my weigh-in to recoup. Let's say I gain a pound or 2 of bloating, like sodium retention or like the bad food retention, and it only takes a couple days to get rid of it. I feel like I will gain a pound or 2 the next day after weigh-in, and then it takes me like 2 more days to get rid of it. So then now I'm back to where I was by like maybe Wednesday, and then I only have 2 more days to lose weight before I weigh in again. Does that make sense? It's just an awful cycle. It's awful. And I know that, but I was trying to continue to beat the system because I look forward to a cheat meal. And some of you may not understand that at all. Some of you may be like, why have a cheat meal? Have a cheat meal once a month. You spent the last 30 years of your life getting fat. Why do you need a cheat meal? Well, when you have a bad relationship with food, if you don't give in to little things here and there, I have had a history of binging whatever I want, and then I like regret it instantly, and then there's nothing I can do about it. I've never truly had like a relationship with food, like any type of eating disorder, nothing like that, aside from I love food. Like I've never had an issue with bulimia or anorexia or anything like that. My heart goes out to anyone that has suffered with those types of things, but I just have a bad relationship with food. And I don't want to get to that point where if I don't give into little things here and there and live a less structured food life, I will die. Not literally, but you guys know what I'm saying. Like, it's just really hard. So I'm making a conscious effort to every maybe 2 weeks and try that, see how that works. So this weekend, I weighed in Saturday, and it helped that we didn't have much going on and I worked the whole weekend. Sunday we didn't do anything. It helps because I didn't have any temptation in front of me. Now tomorrow is going to be very hard because tomorrow is my last day at H&R Block. It's the last day of tax season, and we have our like end of the year tax party, and there's going to be all kinds of scrumptious, yummy food. So I'm going to make a conscious effort to go to the gym tomorrow, burn extra calories, and make healthier choices. Don't necessarily go straight for the cookies or straight for something else. Try and make healthier choices within that type of stuff. So this week I made the decision to not necessarily like, today I'm going to have a cheat meal and I'm going to eat Chinese. That's what I've been wanting. If I want something like that, I'm going to try and make a healthier version of it and not eat out. That's a lie, because I have been eating out, but I've been making very health conscious decisions. Like we went to Jason's Deli today. I nowhere near got what I usually get at Jason's Deli. I measured everything out. I counted it in my Fitness Pal. Tonight for dinner we had El Pollo Loco. I got the double chicken avocado salad. I used the light vinaigrette. I tried my best. I mean, it's impossible to say that I'm never going to eat out again, because unfortunately, especially when my life is crazy hectic, it's going to happen. It's the choices that I make while I'm out that are affecting my weight loss in general. So what I did this week is, like I said, I am just not going to have a cheat meal. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not, because I am tired of spending 2 or 3 days after weigh-in trying to make up for the little bit of weight that I gained. Even though it's just water weight, it's still weight that I'm gaining because I chose to put something in my body that is not healthy for me. And again, not to say that it won't happen. On vacation, I'm sure I will have a few little cheat things here and there, but I'm just at the point now where I'm like, no. screw this. I'm working way too hard to continue this yo-yoing pattern. It's not healthy. So even though I'm on a downward trend, like my weight has stayed consistently lower than what it was most weeks before, I'm gonna try it different this week and see if I can get a 2-pound weight loss this week. Instead, I've been stuck in the ones. I haven't had a 2-pound weight loss, 2-pound plus, in like a month and a half, maybe even 2 months. So again, I'm okay losing weight slowly, but I don't want to lose it slowly because I'm having a cheat meal, gaining a little bit and then losing a little bit, and then gaining a little bit and then losing a little bit. I don't want to lose it slowly because of that. It's one thing if I'm staying consistent, I'm eating healthy, I'm working out, exercising, maybe I'm losing inches, but the weight's just not dropping off as fast as I would want it to. I'm totally fine with that. But the way that I'm doing it now, I don't think I can maintain it forever. I really don't. And that's me being 100% real and realistic with you guys. So that's the decision I've come to this week. Hopefully you guys had an amazing week. Hopefully, you know, you were able to lose weight the last 2 weeks, and even if not, maybe if your goal was to just get in the gym and get moving, not necessarily to lose weight, but maybe to tone or to strength train. You know, you want to be a little stronger. Maybe your back hurts and you want to strengthen your back, or it's summer's coming up and you want to have the energy to chase your kids. Whatever your goals are, I hope you guys are getting that much closer to it, because once you do it, it's worth it. Now today I had my first official training session. I am not dying. I'm okay. My legs hurt a bit, so we'll see how I feel tomorrow. I feel like if I can just continue and keep it up, I will feel so much better after this whole journey is not even over, because it'll continue for the rest of my life. But as it continues to progress, I know I will just get stronger and stronger as time goes on. And I think it was a great decision for myself to go with him, and I decided to go with a lower package for only 30 minutes twice a week so that I could stay motivated and keep myself accountable in some other way besides showing things on YouTube. So anyway, like I said, this week was super exciting for me. If you follow me on MyFitnessPal, you would have already known, because I shared that I lost 30.1 pounds, but it is amazing. It feels great. And you know what's crazy is Autumn is 28 pounds, and when I carry her around, I'm like, my back hurts, my arms hurt from carrying her, and I'm like, I lost what Autumn weighs. And I feel crazy heavy when I'm carrying her, but I didn't realize how much that felt on my body, which is even crazier, that if I were to lose, when I lose 40 and 50 and 60 pounds, that's all my children. Like, I could be carrying any of them and I would die carrying them that long. But because I've lost it, like, I don't feel how much pressure that is off of my body. But it feels amazing. I'm super excited. Super excited. I've hit 2 milestones. Officially in the 279s, or the 270s, and 30 pounds down. Super exciting. And because of where I started, every time I get into a new number range, so like when I hit the 260s, I will have been 40 pounds down. When I hit the 250s, I will have been 50 pounds. No, when I hit the 250s, I'll have been 50 pounds down. It's just crazy to me. So anyway, I had a great 2 weeks. I'm definitely going to change things up this week. Now, if I weigh in Saturday and I find that there is a huge difference, I'll probably come on next week. But if I don't find that there was a huge difference, I'll see you guys in maybe 2 weeks. Let me know what you think in the comments below about the weekly versus 2-week update. I'm curious to know what you guys think. And then also, if you want to start off Weight Loss Monday Q&A, I'll take those in the comments down below so we can start discussing them from week to week. That would be great. I hope you guys had an amazing week. I'm going to go stop babbling, and I will see you guys next week, or maybe the week after.